A.R. Desai, Akshay Ramanlal Desai, 1915 to 1994, was born on April 16, 1915, at Nadiad in Gujarat and died on November 12, 1994, at Baroda in Gujarat. In his early years, he was influenced by his father, Ramanlal Vasantalal Desai, a well-known literature who inspired the youth of Gujarat in India in the 30s. A.R. Desai took part in student movements in Baroda, Surat, Bombay. He graduated from the University of Bombay and also obtained a law degree and PhD in sociology under G.S. Ghuriye from the same university in 1946. Later on, he taught at the Bombay University and also became head of the department. In 1947, he got married to Neera Desai, who has done pioneering work in the field of women's studies. In 1953, he took the membership of the Trotskyites, a revolutionary socialist party, and resigned from his membership in 1981. Methodology. Among Indian sociologists, one who has consistently advocated and applied dialectical historical model in his sociological studies is A.R. Desai. Desai closely studied the works of Marx and Engels and the writings of Leon Trotsky, by whom he was very much influenced. He may be regarded as one of the pioneers in introducing the more modern Marxist approach to empirical investigation involving bibliographical and field research. In the above context, Desai alone among Indian sociologists has consistently applied Marxist methods in his treatment of Indian social structure and its processes. He is a doctrinaire Marxist. He rejects any interpretation of tradition with reference to religion, rituals, festivities. It is essentially a secular phenomenon. Its nature is economic and it originates and develops in economics. He finds it in the family, village, and other social institutions. He also does not find the origin of tradition in Western culture. He studies mainly of nationalism and social configuration 1966 and his examination of community development programs for economic development in villages 1959. His diagnosis of the interface between state society in India or the relationship between polity and social structure 1975, his treatment of urban slums and their demographic problems 1972, and finally his study of peasant movements 1979 are all based on Marxist method of historical dialectical materialism. He considers that the emerging contradictions in the Indian process of social transformation arise mainly from growing nexus among the capitalist bourgeoisie, the rural petty bourgeoisie, and the state apparatus, all drawn from similar sociological social roots. This thwarts the aspirations of the rural and industrial working classes by sheer of its power and of its skillful stratagems. The contradiction, however, is not resolved. It only takes new cumulative forms and re-emerges in the form of protests and social movements. The social unrest is rooted in the capitalist path of development followed by India, bequeathed to it as a legacy of the national movement. Ramkrishna Mukherjee. Ramkrishna Mukherjee has been a distinguished scientist of the Indian Statistical Institute, Calcutta, and an adjunct professor of sociology at the State University of New York, Binghamton. Born in 1919, he was educated at Calcutta University MSc 1941 and a Cambridge PhD in 1948. He then moved to London to become the Chief Research Officer to His Majesty's Social Survey, London 1948 to 49, after which he went to Ankara as consultant government of Turkey in 1949 and also as consultant to London School of Economics 1952. He began his career as guest professor of Indian studies at Humboldt University in Berlin 1953 to 57. From 1957 through 1979, he functioned as research professor at the Indian Statistical Institute, Calcutta. Mukherjee has also been member of the Indian Council of Social Science Research 1974 and advisor to many institutions and journals in the social science in India and abroad. He was the president of Indian Sociological Society 1972 to 74 and the member of the executive committee of the International Sociological Association 1974 to 78. His research experience includes work in India and as well as Bangladesh, UK, France, Germany, Sweden, Czechoslovakia, Turkey, Uganda. Methodology. Mukherjee's main concerns are systematic and inductive sociology, diagnostic research, and related methodology. He recommends the use of the diagnostic mode to get the best possible explanation of social reality. Among the Indian sociologists like D.P. Mukherjee, Ramkrishna Mukherjee also emphasized the significance of dialectical model for the study of Indian society. In his later works, Ramkrishna has changed from dialectical historical to a probabilistic nomological approach for the study of social reality, seeing 2004. He calls his approach inductive inferential, which is neutral to the type of propositions, Marxist or non-Marxist, that one chooses to test and verify. The role of history and dialectics in the sociological thinking and research, according to Mukherjee,